Hello everyone and welcome back to VGU News, where we have a look at what's happening in the world of gaming. I am Don the Expert Calls from VideoGamesUncovered.com, and we're taking a new direction with these news videos. Oh yes, instead of just going over one article at a time, we're going over multiple at once. Could be daily, could be bi-daily, could be weekly, but we'll have a look and see how this goes, shall we? Back on to the news! So, the Metroid co-creator, Sakamoto, doesn't want to return to traditional games by the looks of things. Yoshio Sakamoto is one of Nintendo's co-creators of the Metroid franchise, so he is a pretty important guy. And he came out in an interview to GameSpot.com stating the following: there might currently be various tasks I might be involved in with the past series. However, even if so, I would always like to introduce new entertainment and new fun to those series. He added afterwards that he wanted to satisfy fans of those series. He also wanted to create entertainment that's completely different and that brings new emotions. Is Sakamoto in the wrong? I don't think he is. I think Sakamoto is incredibly smart with this interview, and I think he has a very, very good idea. It's the whole idea behind you can't rely on the old franchise tidbits in order to keep it going in the new generation. You need to come out with new ideas that with the old characters to make them more interesting for today's audience. Why do you think the new Super Mario Bros. Did incredibly well and still is doing quite well? Heck, I'm really interested into it. Sonic Boom, the brand new Sonic the Hedgehog game, is going to reinvent Sonic the Hedgehog for the new generation, which looks very interesting as well. Can we see this happening with Samus Aran? Potentially. And also this could be brought up with many other characters that could potentially be brought up at later times. Can we cross fingers for Mega Man? We can, but that's Capcom, not Nintendo. But that's not the only piece of news we have. Oh no, there's another piece of news, and it involves Beyond Good and Evil 2. Ooh, I hear you say. You see, the Rayman Legends developer, Ubisoft Montpellier, I hope I've said that right, may be considering Beyond Good and Evil 2 once more. Nice. Working on Rayman Legends was a nice early holiday, said the series creator Michael Ansel during a live stream. So we are going to make serious games now. Beyond Good and Evil is a good candidate for making a real serious game now. Is this good? I think it is. Okay, we've been asking for Beyond Good and Evil almost the exact same length as maybe Half-Life 3. But as Half-Life 3 is constantly going to be either hinted towards and denied by Valve, Beyond Good and Evil 2 being a possibility with Ubisoft now, that's pretty awesome. If Ubisoft feel like they are ready to make a Beyond Good and Evil game, any platform that it may be available to, if they're ready for it, I think we should look forward to it. Because of course, it's just great. Seeing a Beyond Good and Evil in the new generation, I'm psyched for that. And for our last news piece of the day, this just recently blew up on Twitter, and everyone's thinking, ooh, wonder. Get this, Halo and Destiny composer Martin O'Donnell is let go from Bungie without cause. So according to a statement made by O'Donnell, he was terminated by the company on April 11th without any cause. So O'Donnell took to Twitter to share the news, saying, "I'm saddened to say that Bungie's board of directors terminated me without cause on April 11th, 2014. Bungie has posted a statement in regard to O'Donnell's termination, saying the following: "For more than a decade, Marty O'Donnell filled our worlds with unforgettable sounds and soundtracks and left an indelible mark on our fans. Today, as friends, we say goodbye. We know that wherever his journey takes him, he will always have a bright and hopeful future. We wish him luck in all his future endeavours." It's a sad day to see when someone is let go, especially let go without any real cause. And of course, especially when Destiny is on its way this September, it's a little bit curious. Of course, in the end of the day, it might just be a matter of Bungie thinking, okay, we need to start looking in different directions, getting new people on board. They've had this genius since the year 2000, and he's been working on a large variety of games, including the original Halo Combat Evolved. Who knows, someone else might be able to pick up O'Donnell. And if they do, they'll take advantage of the fact that he has one good pair of ears when it comes to making awesome gaming tunes. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, those are the news articles I currently have for you today. here on VGU News. Let us know in the comments section below with any thoughts that you may have or any news articles that you may have found out there in the world of gaming. And I will be back for another edition of VGU News later on this week. Until then, party on.